Welcome, dear viewers of Jewelry Time. Today, we embark on a fascinating journey through the history of one of the most iconic treasures of the Russian Empire, the tiara known as Russian Field. This jewel is not just a stunning adornment, but a vessel of the Romanov dynasty's storied past. We'll explore its creation, its fate, and the captivating details that make it truly unique. The Russian Field tiara is a replica of the legendary wheat sheaves diadem, crafted at the turn of the 18th and 19th centuries for the Dowager Empress Maria Feodorovna, wife of Emperor Paul I. The original diadem was fashioned from gold and diamonds, with a rare leuco sapphire as its centerpiece, a gem whose clarity and subtle blue hue symbolized purity and nobility. The tiara's design drew inspiration from nature, wheat, sheaves, and flax, representing the wealth and fertility of Russia's vast lands. This choice was no accident. It reflected the power and prosperity of the empire under the Romanov rule. In the 19th century, tiaras and diadems became essential for high society. Worn at balls, coronations, and formal receptions, they showcased status and taste. The wheat sheaves diadem stood out for its refined simplicity and profound symbolism. Its form echoed the traditional Russian kokoshnik, a national headdress that often inspired imperial jewelers. In the West, such pieces were even dubbed tiare Rus, Russian tiaras, highlighting their distinctive style. The art of jewelry in the era. The creation of the wheat sheaves diadem is attributed to the era's master craftsman, though the exact jeweler remains a matter of debate. Among the likely candidates is Jacob Duval, a prominent court jeweler to the Romanovs, renowned for his exquisite work. In the 19th century, Russian jewelers like the Duval brothers, Karl Bolin, and Karl Fabergé set the standard for European craftsmanship. Their creations were distinguished not only by flawless gem cutting, but also by innovative designs. Many tiaras were transformable, able to be disassembled into brooches, necklaces, or other adornments. This versatility allowed empresses and grand duchesses to switch up their looks without sacrificing brilliance. The wheat sheaves diadem was just such a piece, multifunctional and adaptable. Its diamond-encrusted sheaves glimmered in candlelight, creating the effect of a radiant field. The leuco sapphire at its center added depth and mystery to the composition. For Empress Maria Feodorovna, known for her love of the arts, this diadem was not only a mark of status, but a personal talisman. The fate of the original. From imperial court to auction, the story of the wheat sheaves diadem is steeped in drama. After Maria Feodorovna's death in 1828, the piece passed to other members of the imperial family. It was highly prized by the Romanovs, but the revolution of 1917 changed everything. Following the monarchy's fall, many Romanov treasures were confiscated, sold, or lost. In 1927, the Bolsheviks, while cataloging imperial jewels, deemed the wheat sheaves diadem lacking in historical or artistic value. This verdict seems astonishing given its significance to the dynasty, but it was typical of an era when the new regime sought to erase symbols of the old order. The diadem was put up for sale at Christie's in London in 1927, alongside other Romanov treasures. A photograph taken for the auction remains the last known record of the original. After the sale, the diadem's trail goes cold. One theory suggests it was dismantled, as was common with composite jewelry of the time. Another posits it ended up in a private collection, perhaps still hidden in a vault somewhere. There's even speculation that the diadem is held in the Central Bank of the Philippines, awaiting a future auction, though this claim lacks documented evidence. Reviving a legend, the Russian Field tiara. In 1980, Soviet jewelers Viktor Nikolaev and Gennady Alexakhin set out to recreate the lost diadem, relying on archival photographs and descriptions. Thus, the Russian Field tiara was born, now housed in the Kremlin's Diamond Fund. While this replica differs from the original, it captures its spirit and magnificence. A golden diamond shines at its center, and the wheat sheaf pattern is rendered with greater detail than in the original. The replica is slightly smaller, but this does nothing to diminish its beauty. The creation of Russian Field was a remarkable feat by Soviet craftsmen. Working with limited resources, they managed to revive a jewel that became a symbol of continuity in Russian jewelry traditions. The Russian Field tiara is more than a replica. It's a tribute to the Romanovs' lost legacy and the skill of Russian artisans. Today, it's on display in the Diamond Fund, where it continues to dazzle visitors with its radiance. Fascinating facts about the tiara. The symbolism of sheaves. The wheat sheaves in the tiara's design were more than decorative. In the Russian Empire, wheat and flax symbolized agricultural wealth, and their depiction in jewelry underscored the Imperial family's connection to the land and its people. Leucosaphire's rarity. The original diadem centerpiece, a leucosapphire, was a rarity even in Imperial treasuries. Its soft glow contrasted with the diamond's sparkle, creating a striking effect. Transformable trends. Like many 19th century tiaras, wheat sheaves could be taken apart. Its components could be worn as brooches or pendants, a practical feature for lengthy court events. The Philippine mystery. Rumors that the original diadem might be stored in the Central Bank of the Philippines surfaced in the late 20th century. Yet, no official evidence supports this tantalizing theory, making it one of the jewelry world's enduring enigmas. Russian Field in culture. The tiara's name inspired more than just jewelers. The song the same while not directly related to tiara, the name has become a symbol of Russian spirit. Why the Russian Field tiara matters. The Russian Field tiara is more than a jewel. It embodies the history of the Russian Empire, its triumphs, and its tragedies. The original wheat sheaves diadem witnessed grand balls and court intrigues, while its replica stands as a testament to the revival of jewelry traditions in the 20th century. For our audience, who cherish history and craftsmanship, this tiara is a reminder of how jewelry can tell the story of an entire dynasty. Its journey also teaches us to value the fragility of heritage. Many Romanov tiaras, like the famed Vladimir tiara, survived the revolution and found new homes with European royals. But wheat sheaves was less fortunate, falling victim to the new regime's indifference. Yet, thanks to the efforts of Soviet jewelers,